Hello, I'm the Eternal Newbie. The extra L is for let go. As in, today we're going to talk about how to let a problem player go. If you've watched my videos, you know I run into a lot of problem players. From the terminally chaotic stupid to the superstars of the world. Hey, you know what would be cool? I should make a video highlighting these players, like a best of show. That's a great idea. I'll save that for my 50th video or my 1-year anniversary or something. Today we're talking about how to get rid of problem players. Before I begin, if you enjoy this video, check out my others. I've got quite a few. Also, subscribes, likes, comments, those things are always great. Thanks. Now, obviously, the best way to get rid of somebody is the direct way. Be clear and tell them how you feel, and above all, be truthful.
No ticket.
But some of us are not so good at head-on confrontation. Not me, of course. I'm great at it. But other people might need help, so Uncle Newbie is here to give you some advice. I am an expert on this because, hard as it is to believe, I've been kicked out of a bunch of games. A bunch. I mean, I am a delight to be around, and all of my gaming groups always love me, but something usually happens and they try to get rid of me. Personally, I think it's because of my amazing role-playing skills.
Eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what I bring to the table. There are many ways to get rid of that problem player, all with wonderful nicknames, but I'm only going to talk about my top 3, the ones I've seen multiple times. The Bernie Madoff, the Broken Doorbell, and of course, the International Dateline. The first method of getting rid of those problem players is simple. Lie. I call this the Bernie Madoff. Tell them something, anything came up to get rid of them. A good one I get a lot is the DM's work schedule has changed and she can't run the game anymore. Man, if I had a penny for every time I heard that one. This is the easiest way to do it. But the downside is you may actually have to cancel the game depending on how tenacious your problem player is. Another similar and also easy way to get rid of that problem player is the nuclear option. To actually cancel the game. This is called the Broken Doorbell because you pretend no one is home. This actually happened at my friendly local gaming store. You know, the one where I accidentally almost caused a TPK and got a brand new player completely killed. Yeah, they canceled that game soon afterwards. I always wondered why. Oh well, just one of life's little mysteries, I guess. There are many other ways, such as the Groundhog Day, the reverse double Scooby-Doo, the cucumber sandwich, both hot and cold versions, or the Calamity Jane, to name a few. As I've said, I've been kicked out of many, many groups for basically unknown reasons.
Oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man.
I can't tell all these stories because this video would be hours long, so I decided to choose just one for no particular reason. The Old International Dateline. There I was, in the original group I joined as a first-time player. That game had been canceled, but a few months later the DM messaged me about restarting it. I told her that Saturday was my only free day, so we planned around that. I wasn't sure about rejoining because there had been some warning signs with this group. For example, they didn't seem to appreciate the leaps and bounds I was making in role-playing ability. I'd also noticed the DM and her friend kept complaining about other players for things I didn't really see in our games. I'll call them man and woman from here on out to avoid confusion. We played a few weeks, and had a few other players join us, including another problem player who kept doing things to annoy woman and man that didn't really seem that bad to me. To be fair though, the guy was kind of annoying. He once made the process of hiding our horses into an hour-and-a-half ordeal. You know, instead of saying, we'll just leave them over there, we had to talk and talk and talk about it. Then, the inevitable happened. I drew their ire. I told woman I would have to miss a game in a couple of weeks, thinking giving her more than a week's notice was good. I figured she'd be okay with it. Oh no, she got really mad at me, talking about how I let her down and she wasted all that prep work on the game. Telling me I betrayed her because I had specifically said I had Saturdays open. Going so far as to send me the chat logs of me saying that I had Saturdays open. Seriously, who keeps chat logs? Man was also quite annoyed at me. I was very confused, but I was also very annoyed. I didn't see how missing 1 week was the end of the world, but woman sure seemed to. She got real passive-aggressive, to the point of changing her Roll20 icon to a saying about getting stabbed in the back, and the name of the Discord server to something about players always letting her down. Once again, in the interest of fairness, I'll point out that it was all based on a misunderstanding that was cleared up a few hours later. Woman and man thought I was quitting the game, despite me saying twice I would have to miss a week. I'm a mature adult. You know that. You've seen my videos. So, I won't assign blame, but it was totally their fault and I have the chat logs to prove it. After it was cleared up, the next game was canceled, which apparently was my fault because in the few hours between the misunderstanding and the realization of it, man had made other plans, saying it was because I had canceled first. After that, I thought it was over, but the seeds were laying. A few weeks later, the game was changed to Sundays. Woman and man had already decided on this and told us a couple of minutes before our scheduled game time, canceling it. I could have been mad that they didn't tell us beforehand and I'd rushed home to make this game, or they had pretended not to know I wouldn't be able to play despite it being brought up ad nauseum a few weeks before during the argument. But honestly, I was relieved because I was over it too. I figured I dodged a bullet. Besides, they had just implemented some stupid rule where a critical failure would break your weapon, meaning you basically had a 5% chance to lose your weapon each time you swung it. Fun! There you have it. A few easy ways to get rid of players without a confrontation. Much better than being honest and straightforward, right? Have you ever been let go like this? Or used these techniques to get rid of that problem player? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, play your character. Don't let your character play you.